Hello, and thank you for watching our lower limb exercise video. Before we begin, if you have any pre-existing medical conditions that might make it difficult for you to take part in these exercises, then we would ask you contact your GP or health professional just to make sure that it's okay. This class is designed to strengthen your legs, to improve your function, and importantly, to reduce the pain you experience. So it's very important that if you suffer pain during any of these exercises, then you ease them off or stop that particular exercise altogether. The more we do exercises, the better we get at them, and so they won't always give you pain. But if pain is getting reproduced regularly during certain exercises, please leave them out. There's plenty of other exercises you can do. We hope you enjoy the exercises and find them very useful.
I work with CLACKMANNANSHIRE Council Sports Development Team. We've been working in partnership with NHS to produce this video, which is designed to help strengthen your legs and hopefully reduce the amount of pain you feel in your knees and hips. And we've been working on a lower limbs project for a few months now, and this is just a session we're doing online, which hopefully you'll be able to use over the weeks and help improve your strength in your legs. This is just a short warm-up for the exercises that I'm going to follow. So if you just want to have a start, just a wee march on the spot, just bringing the knees off the floor. If you do need a chair for a bit of support, you can use a chair at the side. So just keep marching. We'll just have this for 2-3 minutes. Just keep bringing the knees up. That's fine, just relax with that. And then bringing the heels. So again, just bringing the feet up off the floor. Again, use the chair if you need it for a bit of support. That's fine, and then back to the march again, and just bring the knees slightly higher if you can. Your chair's there to use it if you need that for support. Just bring the knees a little bit higher. If you want, you can work the arms as well. That's fine, and then again back to the heels, and again just bring the heels slightly higher. That's fine, and then if you need to use your chair for this, all we're going to do is a wee step forward and just bend the knee, take the hand to the floor, feet together, re-bending the knee and the hand to the floor, and then your feet together. We'll work one leg, just looking to do 4 or 5 of these exercises and then change, and then work the opposite leg. So if you need the chair, it's there for a wee bit of support, and then bringing the hand to the floor. Just keep your head up so your back's straight. That's fine, and then again just a wee march again, just bring the knees slightly higher than the last time if you can. That's fine, and then again flicking the heels. Don't worry too much about the speed, but just get the heels as high as you can. With that, and then we'll get our stretches. So we're going to stretch your calves first, the back of the legs. So we're going to have the back leg straight, make sure that foot is pointing forward in the line with your knee, and your heel is flat on the floor, and bring the weight on the front of your leg and hold it there. If you need to, use your chair, make sure that back heel stays flat on the floor, use the chair for support if you need it. You look to feel the stretch in the back leg and your calf, and just hold it there. Just need to hold that for maybe 20 seconds or so, and then relax, and then same the other leg. So your back leg straight, again that heel flat on the floor with toe in alignment with your knee, and bring the weight in the front of the leg and hold it there. And again, if you need to, use your chair and make sure you keep the foot flat on the floor. And again, just 20 seconds of each exercise. Remove your calves, hamstrings and our quads. And relax. And then just for the hamstrings to the back of your legs here, heel into the floor, Bring the toes towards you and then the weight on your opposite leg and just hold it there. Keep the head up just to help keep your back in alignment and keep it there. If you need to, use the chair for a bit of support, opposite hand on that leg still. You look to feel the stretch in the hamstring there. If you have any problems in these, just stand up slightly and curl the toe towards you. And relax. And then same with the other leg. Feel it to the floor, toes towards you, and then the weight on the opposite leg. And again, use the chair if you need it. Keep that head up, so focus on a point in front, just help keep your back in alignment. And relax. Front of the legs, just a wee stretch. We might need the chair for this one, so your standing legs and bend the knee, bring your foot up to the bum, pull the foot to your bum, keep the knees together. You look to feel the stretch in the front of the leg, and use the chair for your support there. If that is too much for anybody, just bring the foot up as far as you can and hold it there just to get a wee stretch in the front of the leg. And just remember, standing leg, keep a slight bend in the knee. Again, just hold the stretch for about 20 seconds and relax. And then same with the other leg, you can move the chair to the opposite side. Standing leg, knee bending the knee. Feet together and knees together and just pull the foot to your bum and hold it there. But again, if that is too much, just bring the foot up off the floor and hold it there. And relax with that, that's fine. And then again, just another wee march on the spot, just another 20-30 seconds, bringing the knees up. Sit the legs moving again, slightly higher if you can. That's fine, and again, bringing the heels up as far as you can. Don't worry about the speed, but just slip the heels as much as you can. And that's fine, we'll get ready to move on to the exercise session. Exercise 1 is adductors. It's going to work the inside of your legs. What you want to do, left leg, standing leg, your right foot on top of the heel on top of your toes, with just a small movement across your body and back to the heels on top of the toes. So that is your start and your finish point for the exercise. You also keep the leg close to the body when you're swinging it across the body rather than out to the front. Okay, so with 30 seconds of each leg, we'll let you know when to change. Ready to go? So weight on your left leg, bring the right foot up on top of the left foot. Ready? Off we go. Then bring it across your body and then back here on top of the toes. That's it. So that's your start finish point. Okay, so this is going to work inside of your legs. It's going to help your hip joint, strengthen the legs as well. Use the chair for support. It is helpful for this exercise. Again, just keep your head up, just you're looking forward rather than looking at your feet. So 10 seconds to go, then we'll change legs. Okay, so just keep that leg coming across the body. You should be feeling it on the inside of your leg. And we're done, so ready and changing legs. So the left foot on top of the right foot this time, and same movement across your body, working the inside of your leg. Keep the head up again, you've got your chair there for support. Keep that, the toes should be pointing forward, so you're leading with your heel across the body. It might be you can just move slightly, just a short movement, that's fine. If you find that it's too much, that's okay, just reduce the amount of movement in your leg. 5 seconds to go, another couple when you're there. 59, 60, that's time. Number 2, abduction, just going to work outside of the legs here and your glutes. So use your chair for support, weight on the left leg, and you're going to bring your right leg up to the side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that toe pointing forward, so you lead with your heel and control the foot as you bring it back to the body. If you find it's too high like that, just bring it as far the same as you've come from with, and then back into the foot. Okay, so 30 seconds on one leg and 30 seconds on the other. Ready? Off we go. So weight on the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that speed going. Make sure that toe is pointing forward. Then we lead with the heel. Keep the toe pointing forward. Use the chair for support. 10 seconds and then we'll change legs. Keep the head up again, keep the back straight so the movement comes from the hip. If you need to, just reduce the amount of movement and change your legs. Okay, So ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Well done. So use that chair again, keep the toe pointing forward, so you lead with the heel. Just the hip joint that moves, just bring it up as far as you can and then back the leg. If you need to reduce the movement, just reduce it. We've got a couple of seconds to go. Almost there. Last one. 60. That's done. Number 3 is sit to stand. So you use your chair. So sitting in the chair, make sure the feet flat on the floor. Bring the feet slightly back just below the knees. You can use the chair for support if you need it, or hands on the legs. We're going to stand up, keep the head up, keep the back straight, and then control it as you go back into the chair. If you need to use the knees or the side of the chair for support, you can do that. Okay, so we've got 60 seconds for this, so feet stay flat on the floor. Ready? Off we go. So standing up, that's it, and then as you go back into the chair, you control it back into the seat. Standing up again, and then again control as you go back into the chair. Make sure both feet stay flat on the floor. If you find when you sit back down your feet are lifting off the floor, you've gone down too quick, you need to try and slow that down. So if you need to, hands on the side or hands on the legs. So if you need it, just use it to help get back into the chair. This is going to work the front of your legs and keep the head up so the back straight. We're halfway there, 30 seconds done. Well done. Keep that going if you can. If you do need a wee rest, take the rest. If you can, keep working it. Each time you have a wee seat, just take a fraction of a second before we come up again. Back into the chair, and again, the arms of the chair are there to help you if you need it. That's it, just control it back into the chair. Well done. Keep the head up and control it as you go into your seat. 5 seconds left. This will be your last one. Control it in the chair, and 60. That's time. Number 4 is your hamstring curls to the back of your legs. So you can use your chair for support. So weight onto one leg, slide the foot back onto the toes, and we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to the toes. So your start and finish point is on the toes, and then back and 5 onto the floor. 30 seconds with one leg and 30 with the other. Okay, ready? So transfer the weight onto your left leg, bring the right foot back, off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep that speed going, bringing the foot up as far as you can, and then back onto the floor. Use your chair for support again if you need it. You can use both hands, or if you can, just work it with the one hand. So again, 10 seconds to go, then we'll change legs. Each time you come back, that heel stays up off the floor, from the toes that come back onto the floor. We'll be ready to change legs. And 30 seconds, so changing legs on the left foot, up 3, and then back and 5. So you still control the leg as you're bringing it back to the floor. You're still working the muscles as you bring the foot back onto the floor. That's it. Keep the head up again, keep your back straight. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, keep it going with that, folks. Couple of seconds to go. This will be your last one. 59, 60, that's time. Number 5 is with the leg extensions. So if you want to have a wee seat, this is going to work the front of your legs. With one foot flat on the floor, slide the right foot back onto your toes, and we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So start and finish point is the toes, heel off the floor. So up and 3, and then back and 5. 30 seconds with one leg, and then with 30 seconds with the other leg. Okay, keep the head up so the back straight, use the side of the arm of the chairs if you need it. So slide the foot back on the right foot, ready, off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're feeling this on the front of your leg. So if you keep going with that, you can see start and finish point is on the toes, so the heel stays up off the floor. Bring the leg up and then back onto the floor. About 10 seconds, then we'll be changing legs. That's fine, so keep it going with that. Keep working the right leg. Up and 3, and then back and 5. Ready, 30 seconds, so changing legs. Back onto your toes, up and 3, and then back and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, and keep the head up. Just keep the back straight. Well done. Use the side of the chair if you need it. Look to strengthen the front of the legs here, which will help your knee joint, your hip joint. That's us. Well done, keep going with that. 10 seconds left. Make sure that leg you're not working is foot is flat on the floor. Keep that leg steady. Couple of seconds to go. So last one, 60, that's time. Number 6 is lunges. This is going to work mainly the front of your legs. It'll also work your hamstrings and your glutes. Your standing leg, keep that foot flat on the floor near the chair, and you step forward. Bring that up onto your toes and then lower the knees close to the floor as you can, and then the feet together. The further you take your step away, the harder the exercise is. If you need to, just take a short step, a wee bend in the knee, and then feet together. If you can, larger lunge, larger step makes it even more difficult and more beneficial. Okay, so again, 30 seconds in each leg. So standing leg is going to be your left leg, and we'll work your right leg, and you've got the chair there for support. Ready? Off we go. So we step forward, back knees close to the floor as you can, and then feet together. Again, keep the head up, keep the back straight, focus on something in front. And when your back leg, when the knees come into the floor, come up onto your toe, so the heel comes up off the floor, the front foot is flat on the floor. If you need to, with 10 seconds to go, just a shorter step, and a wee less in the bend in the knee. We don't want to hurt your knees or hurt your joints. We need to strengthen the muscle with this. So we'll be changing legs, 30 seconds. So changing your left leg, so we step forward, back knee close to the floor and back up. If you can work without the chair, that's fine, but if you need the chair, keep it there for support in case you need it. And keep the head up again, that's fine, well done. So when you step forward, that knee doesn't go any past the toe, further than your toes. 10 seconds to go. You step forward, the back foot, that heel always comes up off the floor, so you come up onto your toes. So we're nearly there, couple of seconds left, last one, 60, that's done. Number 7, match on the spot. So as the exercise says, we're going to be bringing the knees up to the front of the body as high as we can. So we've got 60 seconds of this, ready, off we go. So bringing the knees up. You take the feet back, feet stay flat on the floor. Try and bring the knees as high as you can. Don't worry about speed, but try and get the knees as high as you can. If you need to, you might just do a wee step, bringing the knees up off the floor. If you can, bring them as high as you can. Get the knee and the hip joint working as much as possible. It's fine. The chair's there if you need it for a wee bit of support. Just keep it there. So 30 seconds done. If you do need a wee breather, just take a wee breather, and then when you can, just come back in and join in with bringing the knees again. Again, don't worry about the speed, it's just working the legs, get the knee as high as you can, reduce it if you need to. If you're okay with that, just bring the knee that wee bit higher. 10 seconds to go, chair's there if you need to, remember, use that for support if you need it. Just bring the knees as high as you can, we're almost there, 60, that's time. Number 8 is squats, which is going to work mainly the front of your legs. Again, a wee bit of help with the hamstrings and your glutes. You want to take your feet hip width apart, just the hands at the front of the body, we squat and then back up. So both feet stay flat on the floor. If you need to, you can put one hand on the chair for a wee bit of support, or if you need to, use both hands just to re-squat and back up. Again, if you need to, it might be just a wee bend of the knees and back up. If you're feeling any pain, that's as low as you go, and then come back up for there. Okay, so we've got 60 seconds with this. So feet hip width apart, ready, off we go. We squat and then back up. Make sure both feet stay flat on the floor. If you find when you go into squat, the heel starts to lift off the floor, that's as low as you go. If you want, bring the stance a wee bit closer, just bend the knees a wee bit less, that'll make it a wee bit easier. But remember, you've got your chair there if you need it for support. If you need to, use both hands. 20 seconds done. Well done. So both feet stay flat on the floor. Keep the head up, so you help keep your back in alignment. And keep working there. You should be feeling this on the front of the legs. We're halfway there, 30 seconds done. That's it, keep it going. Again, you might need to take a wee rest. If you're doing the wee rest, just take it, give the legs a wee break, and then come back in when you're comfortable. Back into your squat. You should be feeling this on the front of the legs. Pick a point in front to focus. We've got 10 seconds left. And that'll help keep the back up. You've got your chair there, remember, if you need it. We're almost there. Last one, 60, that's time. Number 9, we're going to do step ups, which will work the front of your legs. What you want to do at the step is step up with the right foot, both feet on the step, and then back onto the floor. Okay, so just step up, both feet on the step and back on the floor. Lead with your right leg first, and then after 30 seconds we'll change, and then we'll lead with your left leg. Okay, ready, off we go. So up on the step, both feet on, and then step off. And that's fine, just keep it going with that. If you're doing this in the house and you have a step, that's fine, you can put that up against the wall if you need to, and use the wall for support. If you're in the house, use the wall or a banister, and it's at the steps, just use that if you need that for support. But we just keep it going, leading with your right leg. We've got 10 seconds to go, then we'll change legs. So both feet come up, flat on the step, and then flat on the floor. Now done, we'll keep it going with that. So ready to change, so 30 seconds, change the lead leg, so it's your left leg, step up, left leg first onto the floor, that's it, now done. So keep that step going. If you do need a wee rest, take a wee rest. If you can keep working it, keep bringing that up. Now done. Make sure your steps are too high in the house. 10 seconds left. That's fine. Keep both feet flat on the floor. Both flat on the step. That's us, well done. We're nearly there. A couple of seconds to go. 60, that's time. Number 10 is side step. So this is going to be step 1 to the step sideways, both feet on and both on the floor. It's going to work the front of your legs and your abductors. So again, 30 seconds with one leg and then 30 with the other. Okay, ready, off we go. So both feet on the step and then both back onto the floor. That's it. Again, if you're using this, if you have a step that you can use and can be moved, if you have that beside the wall, you need the wall for support, just use the wall there. If you're doing it on a set of stairs, there'll be a banister that you could use for that. So we'll keep it going 10 seconds and then we'll change legs. It's fine, keep it going. So just step on, both feet onto the step and then both on the floor. Both on the step, keep the feet flat. That's fine, so changing legs. So the left foot onto the step and then both feet on the floor. So you lead with the left leg this time. That's us, well done. We'll keep this going. And again, back onto the step, both feet, make sure both feet are flat on the floor and both feet flat on the step when you're stepping up and down. And keep the head up again, just keep the back straight. 10 seconds to go. If you really need to, you can have a wee look at the feet just to check that your feet are okay. You're not going to catch the step, you should be fine. A couple of seconds left over there. 59, 60, that's time. We've got 2 exercises left. This is number 11, it's the lying leg lift. We are doing this on a mat on the floor. If you're in the house and you're uncomfortable on the floor, you can use your couch or your bed, probably best if you want to do that. But if you can, on the floor is fine. So, one foot flat on the floor, bend the knee, keep the head and shoulders on the floor, and one leg straight. We're going to bring this leg up off the floor as far as we can, and then back to the floor. Okay, 30 seconds with one leg, and then we'll change 30 seconds with the other leg. Ready, off we go. So up, keep it controlled as you bring it back to the floor. If you can, just before it touches the floor, bring the leg up again. Keep the toe curled towards you. You get extra wee squeeze in the front of the legs as we're working, and just control the weight as you bring it back to the floor. So we've got 30 seconds with this leg, and then we'll change legs. 10 seconds, then we'll change. Make sure your head and shoulders stay flat on the floor. Use the hands for support if you need them. It's fine, well done. And control the leg. Ready, 30 seconds. So changing legs. Bring the foot up as far as you can and back onto the floor. It might be you can just lift it maybe 12 inches or so and back onto the floor. That's fine. That's what you can manage. If you can, bring that a wee bit further if you can manage that. Well done. We'll keep it going. Keep that toe curled towards you. With 10 seconds to go, and we're at the last exercise. Just control the feet as it comes back to the floor. Well done. Almost there. Last one. 59, 60. That's time. Okay, last exercise, number 12, is the bridge. So we work the front of your legs and your quads, your glutes. Again, we're doing this on the floor. If you're uncomfortable doing this on the floor, you can try this on your couch or in your bed. Just lying on the floor on your bed, feet flat on the floor, bending the knees, Use your hands for support if you need it. You're going to bring the hips up off the floor and keep the body level and hold it there for 60 seconds. Okay? So we're ready to go. Head and shoulders on the floor. Lift the hips up and hold it there. That's fine. So keep the legs tight. Squeeze your glutes as well and use the hands there for support if you need it. Make sure the head and shoulders are on the floor. I know I'm looking at the camera, but you want to keep your head looking to the ceiling. If you need to, take a wee breather, just relax and then bring the legs back up again. If you've got any back problems, you can miss this exercise out and we'll go into the cool down next. We're at 30 seconds, so if you can, hold it there. Keep it there, folks. Well done. Squeezing the thighs. You feel them in there and squeeze your glutes. Remember, if you need it, just take that wee rest and then bring the hips up again. Your hands are there for support as well. Keep the head and shoulders on the mat. Keep the body level. We've got 10 seconds to go and we're finished, folks. Keep it going with that if you can. Well done. Keep it there. Hold on to it. Almost done. Couple of seconds to go. 59, 60. That's time. Well done. Okay, so we're ready to cool down, all the hard work's finished. So just a wee shake off the arms and legs, let them relax, just get the fresh blood into the legs. Take a few deep breaths if you need it. If you do need a wee bit of support, you can still have your chair there and use it for a wee bit of support, but just a wee shake off, just let the arms and legs relax, just get the fresh blood in there, and then we'll finish off with our stretches. Okay, so we're going to do calves first, just to stretch them. So back leg straight, make sure that foot is in line with the knee, pointing forward, and bring the weight in the front of the leg and just hold it there. We'll keep our stretches for about 20 seconds. If you need a chair, use the chair for support if you have it there. Hope you enjoyed that. If you need to or you want to at any time, just come back and do that exercise session as many times as you want. If you can, probably 3 times a week would be helpful. That would be beneficial to you. And relax. And then same with the other leg, back leg straight, foot pointing forward and line in the knee, and bring the weight on the front of the legs and hold it there. You're just looking to feel the stretch in the back leg and the calf. Just keep it there. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Feel the benefit of strengthening your legs, helping your balance, and hopefully reduce the pain in your hips and knees. Help to manage and control that. And relax. And then for the hamstrings in the back of the legs, heel into the floor, toes towards you, and then the weight on the opposite leg and just hold it there. And again, if you need your chair for support, just use your chair there for support, keep it there. Curl the toes towards you, just keep the head up, keep the back straight, you feel the stretch in the hamstrings there. And relax. And then same with the other leg, heel into the floor, toes towards you, and then the weight on the opposite leg, just hold it there. Again, you look to feel the stretch in the hamstring in the back of the leg. And relax. And then front of your legs, if you can, you bend the knees together and pull the foot to your bum and hold it there. Again, use a chair or the wall for a wee bit of support. If that is too much when you're pulling the foot up, just bring the foot up as far as you can and hold it there. But if you can, bring the foot up and pull it into your bum. You just want to hold that there, well done. Look to feel the stretch in the front of the legs. And relax, and then your last stretch, opposite leg, we bend the knee, knees together and pull the foot into your bum. So that's all the hard work done. Just finish off your cool down. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And just remember you can tune in any time. Hopefully do the session a couple of times a week and relax with that. Well done folks, thanks very much if you enjoyed it.